Welcome to the K9RMR repeater system net on Tuesday at 7:30 with JCARA 73.
Our repeater system, PL tone 103.5, Edinburgh in Shelby County. Have a great day, 73.
Welcome to the K9JWR repeater system net on Tuesday at 7:30 with JCARA 73.
K9RMR currently monitoring. K9RMR, no response, 73 clear.
Link on.
Sierra, India, Lima, sorry guys, I make up.
That's okay, KD9 Sierra, India, Lima, I'll put you on the spot. What's your name and location?
Aaron, North Vernon, Indiana.
I knew that, Aaron. I just wanted to make you say it. Sounding good into the repeater tonight. Thanks for checking in again. Welcome to the hobby. And let's see, anyone else? Alpha through November. Studying. He's about to ready to graduate with a new degree, and he did not get the link turned on for the 443.025. So anyone that was waiting to check into the 443.025, now's your chance. Or anyone, anywhere for short times. Alpha through Zulu. This is the Jennings County Weekly Amateur Radio Net.
KD9RWO, Joey, here in Little York.
Kilo 9, Romeo, Mike Romeo, repeat, K9RMR, Randall and Rueff, Taylorsville, Bartholomew County. Good evening to everybody on the net.
I went across 56 yesterday, got detailed to work over at our Salem office, and I'd heard that the roundabout was closed there in Salem on 60, and thought I'd take the right through Scottsburg. Then when I got back around to the office, I found out I could go straight home down 60. So anyway, thought about you as I drove past the Little York there on 56, so thanks for checking in tonight. And N9RMR, Kilo 9, Romeo, Mike Romeo, Randall, glad you got to check in. Jerry was a little bit late turning on the 440 link, but you're sounding good coming in there on the 443.025. Thanks for checking in, Randall. Anyone else? Alpha through Zulu for short-time check-ins.
This is November 9 X-Ray, Victor Bravo, Indy down in Madison. Good evening, Randy.
Okay, Andy, and since I plugged the triple nickel net there on Wednesday nights, there's also one over there in Madison on the 145-170 with the PL 103.5. Is that Thursday nights at 7:30? You know, I can never remember that. I'm not home on Thursday nights.
Thursday nights at 7:30.
Okay, good deal. Support your local amateur radio net, and so Thursday night's Madison 145-17 at 7:30 with Andy as your host. Anyone else? Alpha through Zulu for short time.
November 9, Lima Golf, Oscar, Elizabethtown, Kevin, no comments.
All right, Kevin, enjoy you checking in there. N9LGO sounding good tonight on the repeater. Anyone else? Alpha through Zulu, short time. And in case you guys missed it, the announcement back to in-person meetings Tuesday, May 4th, 7 p.m. 1001 Rogers Park Drive, North Vernon at the Jennings County EMA Training Center. It's right behind the fire station, just adjacent to the Walmart. We'll go to regular, and everyone's welcome to attend. You do not have to be a member. So anyone that wants to stop in, feel free, and we'll be on the repeater monitoring if you need to talk in. So we'll go to regular check-ins now. Let's see. Alpha through November, we'll go the straight way this time. A through N, regular check-ins.
Kilo Bravo 9, Mike Golf, Rick in North Vernon.
CJT, November 9, Charlie, Juliet, Tango, Noel in Columbus.
N9JFH, November 9, Juliet, Foxtrot Hotel, Paul, Decatur County.
We got MGG, CJT, and Juliet Foxtrot Hotel. Anyone out Alpha through Zulu, A through Z?
Kilo Bravo 9, Delta Oscar, Earl, Canaan, no traffic.
Kilo Golf 9er Delta Kilo. Just check me in short time.
Charlestown.
We had a double there. I had Kilo Golf 9 Delta Kilo, short time, no traffic. Got you there, Bartholomew County. And I did not hear the other station. I just heard it on key at the same time.
Kilo Delta 9, Lima Hotel Foxtrot, Mike in Charlestown, K9 LHS.
Gotcha, Mike. All I got was the last 2 milliseconds of the Foxtrot, so appreciate that. Anyone else? Alpha through Zulu for the Jennings County Weekly Amateur Radio Net. 2-hour drive round trip to do that in-person meeting since the COVID lockdown. I don't think I could miss it even if I had to be into work at 4 a.m. KB9MGG, Rick.
Yeah, good evening, Randy. I'm kind of eager to get back to at least have a regular meeting and just to see everybody again. And I just wanted to mention, as far as the next meeting, we were talking about having a fundraiser sometime this summer, and I've checked with the mayor in North Vernon and the chief of police, and they both seem to be supportive of this effort. And at this point, I'm going to go down to the city hall and pick up some city ordinances that have to do with fundraisers out on the street like we're thinking about. So I will bring those to the meeting and, just to inform everyone what's going to be required, and then we can maybe start our planning sometime soon. And I think that's all I have, Randy, for this evening. I put my snow shovel away, but I'm not going to get it back out. I don't think we're going to get that much tonight. So with that, I'll turn it back to you, over to you. This is KB9MGG.
Hey, Rick, thanks for that update. I'm a little excited and a little bit scared about that whole announcement. Not the snow part, but the fundraising. That's great news. And then the snow part. Well, down here in sunny southern Indiana, near the banks of the Ohio River, we're not going to talk about snow. So just keep that snow shovel up there. All right, Rick, we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Let's see. Noel, everything's plugged in tonight and working quite well. Noel, N9CJT.
Same thing here, and I have discovered that I have the same problem on the 440 machine that I had on the 2-meter machine last week. So I guess that means that one doesn't have a PL tone either. But I figured it out and have reprogrammed accordingly. Good to hear everyone on this evening. I don't really have much to contribute, so I'll turn it back to you, Randy. Thanks, N9CJT.
Okay, I'm disappointed to hear that. No, that means you're taking us out of your scan list. Well, when we get up there for the spring cleanup, or if I can get up before then, we did a firmware upgrade on the controller, and apparently that is something that is arbitrarily, because 103.5 was always on 440. So I am going to go ahead and get 14525 to transmit a 103.5 so that you can avoid that announcement. And also, I get some interference down here, and also one of the guys over in Charlestown, there's a Cincinnati 14525, and it's a fusion repeater or some digital mode, which there's nothing quite so annoying as that brap tone. So as soon as I can get up to the repeater site, I've already got the program set. All I have to do is plug it in and load it. So then we'll see how that turns out. I'll look forward to your feedback on that. So we're working to make things better, and I appreciate the update. I did not know that about the 440. So let's go over to Paul in Westport, N9JFH.
Good evening, Randy. I took advantage of a beautiful day today and did some outside work, but then this evening went out and covered up my wife's lilacs and some other plants, try to keep them from getting frozen. Yeah, while we're talking about nets, I guess the Madison is the same night as ours, just before ours, 7:30, and Decatur County is at 8 o'clock at the 146.955 with a PL tone of 146.2, and welcome everyone on that. But then also Wednesday, and I'm not sure I'm going to make it tomorrow, but the South Central Aries in Bartholomew County, the Aries net is on. So try to hit all of them if we can, and if not, but anyway, had a wonderful day, and looking forward to a good evening. This is N9JFH, return to net control.
Okay, Paul, you just triggered something in my mind. Do you have a moment? I'd like to ask you a quick question.
Roger.
I was forwarded some information from a newer ham that's over in the Batesville location. I'm trying to get my geography right. Seems like to me that Greensburg is not too far from Batesville, and he's having difficulty getting one of the, I think it's a Baofeng HT programmed up. I'm not quite sure if he's having software or computer user errors. I didn't know if you knew anyone in your area or up in that part of the state that could or would be willing to try to help him out. He might need some in-person coaching.
Yeah, I can look into that. Yeah, Batesville, if you're traveling 74 from Greensburg towards Cincinnati, Batesville will be one of the next towns, so it's not that far, and they should be able to hit our repeater quite easily, and, you know, probably even this repeater, I'm not sure, but should be able to. There should be someone up there in Greensburg, and if not, you know, I don't know, maybe I could even coach a little bit. I haven't done too much with Baofeng, but Yaesu, ICOM, and then I have a new radio now with DMR on it, and I'm trying to learn that. So, but yeah, we could probably hook him up, link him with someone to help.
Okay, good deal. I'm just not at home. I have an alternate living location Wednesday through Sunday, and I'm only here on Monday to Tuesdays, basically. So where I'm at in Louisville, I can't get any of the, I can't get anything but Louisville area. I don't have a ham station that's quite like the one I have set up here at the house. So K9RMR@gmail.com. Send me your email address. He sent me a file, and I've been looking at it. I've seen some errors in it, but now it sounds like we're to the point where he's having just difficulty uploading that file, and I think we both agree he's having just some computer savvy issues with it. So if you are so inclined, shoot me an email, and I'll get back with him and you and see what we can do. I don't think he's got to the point where he can even transmit it on it yet. So it's a new ham, and we're trying to show him how good we are to people. It shouldn't be that hard once you get the frequencies arranged. He had some major flaws in his programming on the file. I believe I got that straightened out, but now we got to get it loaded in the radio.
Yeah, if you want to email me, my call sign, n9jfh@awrl.net, I can get it that way. And another thing he might be able to do, too, is to, a lot of them come with a manual, but sometimes that overwhelms you when you're brand new, but they do, a lot of them have a card that you can purchase. It's usually not that expensive, $2, $3, $4. And it's kind of like a cheat sheet, and it just basically shows the very basic how to, program the radio without going through all the details of all the other keys and functions on there. So that might be something that would interest him.
Okay, good deal. I'm going to finish up looking at that file and then see where we go from there. But if it comes to the point where he needs somebody just sitting there with him on the computer, maybe we can arrange that. I was looking towards that because I think it's going to take that. But, okay, I'll shoot you that information. It might be tomorrow afternoon. I've got something I'm pet sitting for someone. I got to jump off the net here and go do that, and then it'll be bedtime. So appreciate that. Just want to put a heads up on that so that you got that idea there that there is a new ham out there that's struggling pretty much big time struggle. So thanks, Paul. Appreciate it, and I know that you are someone that we can count on. So appreciate that. Take care of the rest of the week. Let's go over to Earl and Canaan, K9DDO, all the way down there on the other side of the coverage area. Is it snowing there yet, Earl?
No, it's not snowing. But it is a drop in temperature fast there. I was out there a while ago there, and I wondered why I didn't put on enough clothes or what there, so I come in and been just in the house here there, but hearing all that there place around the temperatures dropping and all that, and it was reporting snow and stuff in Indianapolis there, so hard telling what'll happen there in Indiana. So just everybody brace and have a good day coming up in a safe one, KB9DDO.
All right, yeah, I've had a 10-degree temperature drop from here near Floyd's Knobs. When I got home, it was about 20 degree. It was 71. It's 51 now. So 20-degree temperature drop since 5 o'clock. So eek, I could go walk a dog. I better take my jacket with me. Catch you next week, or appreciate it. Let's see, KDG9DK was in and out. We'll go over to Charlestown. Mike, KD9LHF.
Everyone on the net. I don't know how well this signal's hitting the machine tonight, so I'll make it short and sweet. Did a little FT8 on the International Amateur Radio Day, and other than that, we try to stay safe and cutting grass. With that, I'll turn it back to net control. KD9LHF monitoring.
You are 98% solid, so good copy. So don't worry about that. Making it in just fine. Have fun on that FT8. I've played around a little bit on that, just using SDR radio. Haven't done it with any of my transceiving equipment at this point because I'm too cheap to invest in it. So there you go. I have to get a good deal on that. Have fun with FT8. It's pretty awesome what the low signal, low transmit power you have on that. Work all around the world. I'm impressed. Have fun. Anyone else before we call off the net? This is the Jennings County Weekly Amateur Radio Net, and we'll take any and all check-ins before we close down. Anyone left?
Whiskey Bravo 9, Uniform Sierra X-Ray, Kurt, North Vernon.
Kilo Delta 9, Romeo Whiskey, November, Jeff, North Vernon.
K9RMR, recheck.
Got U.S.A and RWN, and we had RMR with a recheck. Go ahead, Randall.
I had a comment about, you were talking about the gentleman that's New Ham with the Baofeng. The software you download is very intuitive. It's very easy to learn and use. I mean, you don't have to have any instructions at all. But the problem that comes with that, the cable that goes from the radio to the computer needs to be a we call it. You need to get it directly from Baofeng website. They have them on eBay and Amazon, but there's a proprietary. I can't say that word. You know what I'm saying. You have to get the cable directly from Baofeng. It's about $15. It has an additional microchip in the cable, and if you don't have that microchip in the cable, which the ones that you buy from Amazon and eBay and all that, it's not compatible. It doesn't work with it. So you have to buy the like I said, I think it was when I first got mine, it was like $15 plus some shipping, and the normal cable on Amazon and eBay is like $7. So it's about double the price, but you have to have that proprietary cable from Baofeng for the information to go from the computer to the radio. And like I said, the software itself is very easy, but if you don't have the right cable, it's not going to work at all. So you might pass along that information to that person. So with that, I'll send it back to net control.
Very good, Randall. Appreciate all the tips everyone has. I'll make sure he's got that cable. He had initially had some file errors, and I think we got those straightened out, so now that'll be another thing to explore since he's having trouble downloading. It's funny that it's $15 for the cable. That's about half the price of one of their radios, so I guess that's how they stay in business. But no problem. There's a lot of those radios out there, so I was hoping that get some extra tips, so we'll pass that along as well. Let's see, we've got Kurt. So thanks, Randall. We appreciate it. WV9 US6. Good evening, Kurt. Did you hear Rick's announcement?
Yeah, sure do. Sounds great to me. I've talked to Jerry about that, and it was one of the things that bothered me is, if we're not going to use it, we're going to lose it. So I'm glad that Rick was able to get a hold of him and tell him that we wanted to start using it again. Not much going on here. Scatatuck Training Center is ramping up. The airport looks like a carnival. They've got, I think, probably about 25, 30 tents set up, great big tents, because they can't use those trailers anymore. And I think they're, going to be going here for 2 weeks, I think. So anyway, other than that, looking forward to a meeting coming up, and everybody stay safe and stay warm. So this is WB9 U.S.A.
Okay, Kirk, yeah, I look forward to seeing you. I'm going to make the personal sacrifice just to do it. And I had read that, they were going to have some multi-agency training. They were also looking for paid participants, so people to, like they did when we did our exercise there or whatever, they had, I don't know what they want to call them, paid participants. You're an actor, a paid victim, maybe a paid bad guy. But it was like $16 an hour, so I thought, somebody that was looking to pick up some extra cash, that'd be a fun way to do it. But yeah, it's a multi-agency explosive thing, so you might hear quite a few booms over there as well if you're not already, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Let's move over. Jeff, looking to pick up some extra money, $16 an hour over at Muscatatuck, K9RWN.
To the N9JWR repeater system, PL tone 103.5, Edinburgh in Shelby County.
Well, fill us in. What's
Have
going
a
on in
great
your part
day,
of the world over in the burn?
73.
Oh, not a whole lot. Just trying to get my DMR numbers and everything lined out so I can start doing DMR and fusing and all that.
Yep, a lot of fun. That way when this radio's silent, those are never quiet. We had fusion there for a while. We never did get it to play nice with our 50,000 watt neighbor. And then we had a DMR site there for a while that another operator, we gave him tower site there, and then he ended up taking it down for lack of use. So sorry that you got in on the tail end of that. You might have been able to keep that repeater online, but he's pulled that all off now and changed over to P25 down here in New Albany. So thanks for checking in tonight, and we're having an in-person meeting first Tuesday of the month over there behind the fire station. You're welcome to come over and join us.
Alrighty, yeah, I may try to swing over by there, shake a hand or two.
Yeah, we'll all spread it. We don't have any more germs. We've all been using so much hand sanitizer, there's not a germ left on the planet, I don't think. All right, if you can make it, we'd appreciate that. Bring the new guys with you, and we'll see what we can do to get everybody into the group here. Anyone else before we check out? This is the Jennings County Weekly Amateur Radio Net. Any last-minute check-ins? Be back next week. This is KB90FM. Thanks everyone for your support and for participation. If you have anything that you'd like to do or hear on the net, any type of format, sometimes we do trivia, sometimes we do low power, see how low you can go, just shoot me an email, kb9efn@gmail.com. We'll make it happen. 7-3. Everyone stay safe.
K9RMR, currently monitoring.
PL9CJT from N9CJT. Q from N9CJT. Is this Tuesday night? Question mark.
N9CJT, this is K9RMR. Yes, this is Tuesday night, and yes, it's a little after 8:30, so you're in the right place at the right time.
K9DK. Randall, I just wanted to be sure. I thought I worked today, Tuesday, but who knows. Anyway, is there anyone on frequency this evening that would like to call the South Central Area Net? On frequency. frequency that would like to be net control operator for this evening's South Central Area Net, please call N9CJT. If willing to call the net, I'll do it. One last call. Anyone want to do net control for this evening? CQ Net, CQ the South Central Area Net. This is N9CJT. This net meets each Tuesday evening at 8:30 p.m. on the 146.790 W9ALQ repeater. We use a minus offset and a PL tone of 103.5. The purpose of the net is to practice traffic handling, to have general amateur fellowship, and to keep in touch with each other. I think those last two were redundant, but anyway. Good evening, everyone. Again, my name is Noel, N-O-E-L. My call is N9CJT, and apparently I'm your net control for this evening. Do we have anyone with emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. Guess we'll go with short time check-ins. Anyone who does not wish to stick around for comments, please come now, Alpha through Mike.
This is W9MDT Mike, Salisbury, Indiana, currently mobile. Did you check in home? Yeah, I guess in the way of I want to be short time, but I'm afraid I'll outrun the net headed west. But I would like to congratulate those. We had 2 upgrades this evening, one to general, one to extra, and 2 new technicians. Congratulations if they're out there listening.
Oh, thank you, Mike. Appreciate the announcement. And if you outrun the net, we understand. But thanks much for checking in. I guess we'll find out shortly who the upgrades and the new technician or general class people might be. Anything else from you before you get out of range?
That's about it for me, but thank you and appreciate you running the net.
I had forgotten which Tuesday night this was, and I guess Joe must be at the exam QTH, is that correct?
I just dropped Joe off just minutes before you called CQ.
Okay, good enough. Well, again, thanks, Mike, and congratulations to those unnamed individuals that we'll find out about. And thank you, Mike, for everything you do for amateur radio in this area. Have a safe trip back home. I hope the roads remain nice and slushy and not slick.
So, W9MDT.
Okay, clear with W9MDT. Do we have anyone else wishing to check in? Short time only, no comments. Alpha through Mike.
Kilo Golf 9er Delta Kilo, that's KG9DK, John, Bartholomew County. Short time.
Kilo Juliet Tango Victor, Jeff, Martinsville, short time, no traffic.
And Jeff, I didn't get your prefix. I think it's Kilo something, maybe Kilo 9, JTV. Did I leave a letter out?
Kilo 9, Juliet Tango Victor, K9JTV.
Break with you. Do we have anyone else wishing to check in? Short time. Alpha through Mike. November through Zulu. Please come now.
Bravo 9, Sierra Mike Charlie, WB9 SMC Don Columbus. Good evening, Noel, the group.
Traffic.
Kilo 9, Romeo Mike Romeo, repeat, K9RMR, Randall and Rueff, Taylorsville, Bartholomew County. Good evening again, Noel, and everybody else on the net this evening.
November, Tango, 9, Whiskey, NT9W, David, Lawrence County, no traffic.
Appreciate the repeat there, David. NT9W recognized in Lawrence County. Any other short timers? November through Zulu, please come now. MDT, KG9DK, K9JTV, WB9SMC, and NT9W are excused if you need to go. You're welcome to stick around for the rest of the net if you so choose, and if you have any comments to add later, you can always check back in. Okay, this is N9CJT, this is the South Central Area Net, and let's go now to regular check-ins, Alpha through Mike.
Number 9, Kilo Victor X-Ray.
This is N9KVX, Jim, and N9JFH, Paul. Stand by for coming back around for comments, and glad to have you both check in. There was a third station. I got just one Kerchunk, though, and no audio. Intended as a check-in. Any other check-ins, Alpha through Mike, regular check-ins for the South Central Area Net, please come now. Okay, we'll go November through Zulu for regular check-ins. This is N9CJT Net Control.
K9 OPL, and I'm going to request short time. Just getting ready to finish dinner.
Again, even if it is short time. And enjoy your dinner, and I'm sure you enjoyed seeing people pass exams, so good for that. Anyone else, November through Zulu for regular check-ins? No, hi. Okay, we'll go back around for comments, and Jim, N9KVX, you're up.
Hello, this is N9KVX. Thought I'd say hi to everybody. It's been a while since I've been on the net, and trying to get more active locally here if I can. So thought I'd let some people know who I am. Maybe a lot of people may not even know who I am. Haven't been on here very often. So anyhow, I just like to say 73 to everybody, and got any questions, just holler at me sometime. N9KVX.
Thanks, Jim. For information for the net, Jim, N9KVX is the new, recently appointed RACES radio officer for the state of Indiana. And this comes on the heels of, I'm thinking, at least 20 years with IDHS as a RACES volunteer and part of the state RACES team. Jim is hoping to expand RACES activities in the state of Indiana and would welcome anyone who is interested in participating at state level RACES to contact him at N9KVX at sbcglobal.net. Again, that's N9KVX, November 9, Kilo Victor X-Ray at sbcglobal.net. Break with Jim, and over to Paul, N9JFH. Good evening.
Good evening, Noel. I did check into the county and mentioned that it was a nice day this afternoon done outside to cover up some plants for this evening, and hopefully we don't, well, I guess it's going to get cold, but at least my wife doesn't want some things to get frostbite if we can help it. Did check into the Indiana Aries net on Sunday evening at 5. But outside of that, I haven't really done a whole lot of radio. But maybe here things will slow down a little bit and I'll get back into it a little more. But anyway, good evening to everyone. N9JFH returning to net control.
Okay, Paul. Well, thanks for checking in. Thanks for your comments. And yes, I did miss the ARES net last Sunday. Hopefully I won't forget it this time when it comes up. The Indiana State ARES net meets, for those of you who aren't sure what ARES is, it's what most people call Aries nowadays. And that's spelled ARES, but it's the American Radio Relay League Emergency Organization, Amateur Radio Emergency Service, and they have a Indiana State ARES net every Sunday evening at 5 p.m. on or about 3900. Usually they end up a few kc higher, but somewhere between 3900 and 3904, although I did catch them once at 3897, lower sideband. I'll break with you, Paul, and again, thanks for being here. And Joe is short time, so do we have anyone else wishing to check into the net or any rechecks? Please call in 9CJT.
K9RMR, recheck.
Yeah, go ahead, Randall.
Well, not a whole lot. I just want to say I'm enjoying the snowfall here in Taylorsville. We've got the ground here in Taylorsville is almost covered completely in snow. It's been snowing for the last hour or so, so I just thought that was interesting this time of year. So with that, I'll send it back to net control.
I didn't hear a beep. Did I not transmit that last time?
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, there was no transmission. We can hear you loud and clear now, though. Go ahead.
Okay, well, apparently there's some way I can squeeze this microphone without making a connection. Once again, this is N9CJT with the South Central Area Net. Do we have any additional check-ins or rechecks? Please call now.
November 9, Kilo Delta Bravo. November Kilo Delta Bravo, Eric in Avon, Indiana.
I hope I got that right. And is the name Eric? And please come back.
I thought I was going to give you a shot here. Here in Avon, Indiana. Handle here is Eric, Echo Romeo India Charlie, November 9, Kilo Delta Bravo. Nothing for the net, just heard you on, thought we'd check in. And say 73 to everyone in 9 KDB.
Okay, that time I thought I heard November 9 Kilo Delta Bravo. Is that correct?
USL.
I don't know where I got the Zulu from. Thanks for checking in, Eric. You're always welcome to do so. We're here every Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. on the 146790 Columbus repeater. Do we have any additional check-ins? Further business for the net before I close. Please tune to this frequency every Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. and look forward to talking with everyone next week. This is N9CJT signing clear. The net is free.